7:30 of an evening, and I am on my way to my neighbor's to artificially inseminate a couple cows. So we'll see how that goes. I could say that was my neighbor standing there. That would be an insult. So there's the white-haired lady. There is the queen of the neighborhood, and so to be queen you have to be old. Well, this is certainly an interesting project. My neighbor had a bale feeder that was tore up, and so they were going to junk it. And there's two parts that actually are pretty good, and I've got one that's tore up, and the third part is pretty good, so I can take this apart and put the three good parts together and make one good bale feeder. I think the lower end bale feeders are somewhere in the $249 range, and they go from there up. So saving some money. Well, this is how you make two bad feeders into one good one. Well, it's not perfect, but it'll work. Maybe I can get a winner or two out of it. Well, here's the morning project. These calves had tore up this creep feeder. Actually, it was a heifer from last summer that was able to get in there and got her hips caught and tore it all up, so I don't know whether this particular method that I've got repaired here is going to work or not, but I guess I'll find out. So that's the Saturday project here at the farm. Hey, good morning, everyone. I was supposed to be in Indianapolis this morning helping set up the ribeye tent at the State Fair for the Indiana Beef Cattle Association. However, there was a communication issue. Our tent is not set up, so they moved it to tomorrow. Here in my part of the state, it's cloudy and damp. We had probably close to a half an inch of rain yesterday. I did get the yard mowed before everything hit, and now it's time to go out and do morning chores. And the calves, they are usually waiting on me to get out here, so that's the task this morning. And you can probably hear the goats bellowing. So they get fed every morning, and they're anxious for their feed. And let me turn the lights on. I've got to tell you that several of these little dolings are for sale. I'm only going to keep 4, and there are 6. There's 8 of them, so 4 of these will be up for sale. I also have over here a market-ready wether, and you can see him right there. And there's one little traditional buckling. There's also a red buckling that's available. Well, I'll go out and give these heifers some feed. They get fed a 5-gallon bucket twice a day. I also have some cows out here in this particular pasture, and they think they're going to get fed, which they're not. Well, the next thing this morning is putting some fuel in the tractor. If it ever stops raining, I will have some hay to cut. I might mention I do have a tank that goes in the back of my truck that holds 90 gallon. It's empty and I haven't filled it up. Makes it a lot handier to pump the gas, or actually the diesel, I should say. So this is the depth. Well, I know this week's video wasn't anything great, but we appreciate everyone watching and subscribing to the channel. The next week will probably be some state fair stuff, so stay tuned for next week's video. Until next time.